sure that I get this question in before we open it up to the audience. You end your book with a reflection on love, on the importance of love in art and in activism, and you bring in Bell Hooks and Nina Simone, and you write, there are no successful mass people's movements without sincere, dangerous commitment to loving those around you. And so I just wanted to invite you to reflect for us. We spoke about anger earlier, but and also anger within the context of organizing. But what is love good for?
I don't know. I guess for helping each other, and for things like hiring a private medical plane and bringing somebody from Moscow to Berlin. You know, that's in particular. But and by the way, love is good for people who are. We had to find $40,000 in 2 hours, and we found them not from George Soros, but like from people who we know, who somehow collected. Like it was a giant effort. So I think that's how they shared their active love, but not just that. It is. I like that you brought up anger issue with love, and it reminded me of our conversation with Marina Abramovich, and she's all about love recently, because she, like all her artistic career, she was more about strength and willpower, and about like finding a really great concept and making sure that you will do whatever you can to make this concept right. But now we talked about her. She started to focus more on the importance of love. She's like, yeah, we have to be super focused and powerful, but while you're fighting, it's so easy to just forget about love, forget about your emotions, forget about yourself as a human being, forget about taking care of yourself, and forget about taking care of people around you, and just becoming emotion, like, I don't know, a warrior who doesn't have any emotions left, burned out, right? Yeah, that's the right word. And I felt it, and I was suffering from it really badly after prison, because I was fighting so hard, and prison was really hard for me. I was talking to a lot of my friends who went through prison, and it wasn't that hard for everybody, but for some reason, just for me personally, it was really hard, and I didn't want to admit it because I was thinking about myself as the strongest person on earth. And when you don't want to admit it, that's the problem. So you cannot work on this trauma. And for, I think, 2014, 2015, 16, 17, I think I just started to work on this in this year. I started to try to warm myself a little bit, because otherwise you're trying to pretend, you keep pretending to be a hero, but you're missing a lot in life, because you don't feel, you make yourself a statue that doesn't have any real connections in life. So yeah, you want to be a hero, but at the same time you want to be vulnerable, and that's dichotomy.
Yeah, and you have to find a balance that lets you sustain over the long term, because what you've known for a long time, and what I think we in this country are learning now, is that it's not a short fight. It's not just like put on the push until the midterms and then you can relax, or put on the push until re-election and then you can relax. It's going to go on for a long time. You were asking me, like, what's the significance of what just happened with the Supreme Court? It's that I think, personally, and people here can have different feelings, I think in a way it's that the time scale just got so long.